The garden rescue team are on a mission to make garden dreams come true. Charlie Dimmock.
Oh, look at the bananas!
Lee Burkill.
Come on, Susie, hurry up with that grouting. We're not got all day, love.
OK.
Flo Headlam.
Here we go.
Right, guys, bring him in. Look at that.
And Chris Hull
Where do you want your Janistas?
are here to answer your gardening emergencies.
Feels disorganised, a bit chaotic. It's a bit of a shocker.
Each week, two of our designers will go head-to-head.
Pick me and let's do this.
The garden we're going to go with is...
Drum roll!
Lee? Oh, yes!
And whichever designer loses
The race is on.
Go.
helps the winner build the garden.
Good idea.
Did you get that on camera? Lee said good idea, Charlie.
Amazing.
Turning garden dreams
Open your eyes. I'm so overwhelmed.
into reality.
That is amazing.
Today, the team are tackling an uncared-for garden in Chesterfield.
Sit. Chaos ensues.
Finn and Miriam have been together for 9 years, but only moved into this house 2 years ago.
We just really wanted a place with a garden because we have dogs and cats and a flat isn't ideal.
Let's see. Good fun, Mama Finn.
So if you take Gracie, I'll take She's easier. Come on, Gracie. Okay, girls. Come on. Ready?
They previously lived in a flat as Miriam had been diagnosed with cancer and things were so serious she needed to be near the hospital.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Well, it was a bit of a shock for us when I was diagnosed with quite late-stage cancer, and we thought we didn't have that much time, so we got married and so on. This way. Good girl. I'd have married you even if I didn't think I was dying, but...
That's nice, dear.
But it changed a lot of our plans. Finn's really been caring for me.
It's really nice. I love the seeds on top.
After a long recovery, thankfully 2 years ago, Miriam felt well enough to move away and into their current longed-for house.
I like the texture. I was beginning to come out of a pit and we felt we could move away from the hospital and get a house with a garden.
But with Miriam in recovery and Finn working and caring for her, the garden has been neglected.
The big problem we have here is that it gets so muddy. I mean, even when there isn't a lot of rain, you get a lot of mud and the dogs walk it into the house.
So we would come out the back door, skid in the mud up the garden. So then we put these stepping stones in, which we do like. We'd quite like to keep those, wouldn't we? And some stumps to impale any intruders on that we actually don't want to keep.
We've got this weird gate arrangement as well. When you open the gate, it's just sort of into a dip.
The whole garden's uneven, there's a lot of tree roots at the back.
We've got holes in the lawn
That the dogs have dug. You're liable to twist your ankle. It's not that relaxing.
But in Miriam's eyes, there is one relaxing area.
But I think this area was quite successful. My reading nook.
with a pallet. We've got a pallet.
Very, very makeshift. But I do love coming and sitting there. The main problem is that even sitting can be painful for me, so I need to lie down. So I need a bigger pallet at the very least to lie down on. This garden isn't us, is it? We're nature lovers. We love being outside with our animals. This even feels like an environmental hazard. It doesn't reflect our love of beauty, does it?
Lee and Flo are hoping they'll be the one to design Miriam and Finn's dream garden.
I'm looking forward to today.
Yes, good to see your designs.
And yours. Now, this lovely couple are Miriam and Finn, and as we know, Miriam's had some really challenging health complications, and now Finn is a carer.
That's a really tough gig. So actually the garden really needs to be a place of sanctuary for them, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Let's have a look at it.
Yeah. So the first one we've got here.
I'm not seeing sanctuary with this flow. I'm seeing a barren wasteland, if I'm honest.
And actually, probably a bit of a slope if my eyes
Yeah,
sees
definitely.
right.
Yeah, you can see the bare bones. There's that pond and there's a few shrubs, but it's like it's just been stalled.
Yeah, life's got in the way, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have made attempts, haven't they? Some stepping stones, a couple of sheds.
But I do wonder about the rescue dogs because there's no real lawn. It's just a lot of mud, isn't there?
No, and a question about whether they want a lawn or not, because that would have an impact on budget.
Yeah. I feel like this garden really just needs an identity. It's kind of neither here nor there.
Yeah, definitely needs some love.
Should we see what they want?
Yeah.
OK, what we would love is a feel-good garden with things like medicinal herbs, like the ones at Chelsea Embankment Visit Garden, where I worked for a short while.
Nice.
Points.
Yeah.
And I'd particularly like a little journey down the garden where you can't see what you're going to arrive at. To have this as a space where I can recover when I'm having a bad day would be just lovely.
Bless.
Something that I would really love is being able to just be peaceful and I can hear the sounds of nature, birds, bees, obviously, maybe water and wind rustling in leaves, all things that are really important for sort of relaxing and healing.
Yes.
It's really important that the dogs can be part of our healing and resting in this garden.
So Miriam and Finn want almost like a physics garden, apothecary, grow your own herbs and medicinal things.
Yes, a real feel-good sensory space.
Yeah.
They also want a place to relax, a place to take in the sun, them and the dogs, maybe at the top of the garden.
Yeah, and because Finn's got that botanical experience as well and wants to grow her own, we could, pick some really unusual herbs and vegetables.
Yes.
So it sounds really relaxing, Flo, but what's the budget?
The budget is 4K.
Okay.
Is not, which is healthy, but it's quite a big garden. It's
Yeah.
a lot to do with that 4K.
Especially with this one, because it's such a soft garden, it's turn the lights down low and design it slow.
Lee and Flo will create designs in line with the £4,000 budget. Miriam and Finn will pick their favourite, which the losing designer must help to build. The designers and crack team of landscapers provide the labour for free, leaving the full £4,000 for materials and plants.
You ready? Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, Miriam. Hi, Finn. I have for you a garden for your senses. So let me take you on a tour.
Oh, lovely.
Hi, Miriam and Finn. This is my botanical day spa garden for you.
Oh, I like that.
Now, the first thing I've done, Miriam and Finn, is to split your garden into different distinct zones. And I want to give you a garden that looks more like a watercolour painting than a garden, so that you can relax and drift off into an artistic dream when you're out there.
Lovely.
Flo has also broken the garden up into zones, starting at the back of the house.
Now, I always like to bring plants in quite close to the house. So there's a border here adjacent to the patio. And so you can open the French windows and take in this expanse of planting here. You can literally just touch it. It's so close.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, lovely planting.
Now, the first part of the garden is this beautiful seating area. And rather than just give you a patio, I wanted to give you an outdoor rug made of stone.
That's really nice, an outdoor rug.
So I've given you this patio that is edged with these really warm clay pavers. I'm also going to use some beautiful grey natural stone that will create the rug effect so that you can spill out from the house and sit there near the back of the garden and just relax. Which is why I've given you this really gorgeous multi-stem shrub that's going to be planted within the rug. The rest of the garden is going to be framed through this beautiful wooden archway. So it looks as if you're looking through a picture at this gorgeous watercolour painting.
There's a lot of heights drawing your eyes upwards.
Yeah.
The next part of Flo's garden is accessed by a Mediterranean-style gravel path.
So we've got this middle section here, which is about circles and curves and taking you on a journey. And I've given you 2 opportunities to stop and just perch and take in the garden. The handrail is made from a tree pole. I thought I'd give it a rustic feel.
Very nice.
Underplanted it with sensory plants, bee-loving plants, something like salvias. And I've created a little circular lawn, put a bench on there, and this coil of planting around it that will literally be fizzing with activity in midsummer.
Beautiful.
As we walk through this arch, you've got this secondary patio, and you'll notice that I've reused your current stepping stones, which I know you love so much, in this part of the garden.
Ah, he noticed.
Now, the planting in this garden is pretty exquisite. I've chosen a planting palette that's full of orange, purple and blue to bring you a real vibrant, contrasting planting palette.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, Finn, I know that you really wanted a water feature. What I've done is design you a raised bed that is half flower bed, half pond. It will attract loads of wildlife. You'll hear that slow, soft, bubbling sound that will help you drift away.
Oh, gorgeous.
Both designs are keen to maximise the space at the end of the garden, which Miriam loves to relax in.
So we come round the path and we reach the high point, quite literally, of the garden, the sun deck. And while you're up there, you want to be completely seduced by the planting. I'm thinking ornamental grasses that will just catch the wind and rustle.
It'll be like being on a ship or something. Yeah, I love swishing plants.
The whole area is quite densely planted, so you feel cocooned.
Oh, that's nice.
Up in the top corner, it needs something spectacular, and I'm putting in a wild cherry tree because we love cherries for the spring blossom and for the autumn leaf colour, and then in its winter profile for the lovely shiny bark. So it's a tree that gives and gives and gives and will really just top off the whole vision of the garden.
I like that. Yeah.
When you're at the back of the garden, you've got this perfect sun terrace, big enough for that recliner that I know you love so much.
Oh.
When you sat here, you're going to be able to look up and look at these wooden posts. And what I'm going to do is join these with a beautiful length of rope that's also going to double up as a growing surface for a gorgeous clematis.
It's amazing.
I'm incorporating a few edible, weird and wonderful plants that you'll be able to use, and things like herbal teas, salads, and even ointments, if you so choose to make them.
Oh, I love that.
So, Miriam and Finn, this Botanical Day Spa is the garden for you.
I've given you a garden, Miriam, for you to relax in, a garden that I hope you will want. So, ladies, pick me and let's do this.
Well, that's caused a bit of a dilemma. Yeah.
It's now up to Miriam and Finn to decide which one of the designs they like best.
Well, it seems like both have divided it into three.
Yeah.
And Flo's is the central one. It's got these circles and that extra planting.
Yeah.
And then the difference with Lee's is this frame.
Yeah.
And the water.
And the sound of the water,
The water
yeah.
feature. So there's that.
Flo's just looks so lush and...
It's the density
with
of
all the
planting.
secluded
Yeah.
behind the plants
It's
bits.
almost
I love that.
irresistible, isn't it? It's still really hard to choose.
This doesn't
because
really make it any easier, does it?
Hi Lee, hi Flo. Thank you for presenting us with two beautiful designs. Lee, I can just imagine peering into that water feature and sort of losing myself, really loving it.
Nice, nice.
And Flo, we always love your designs.
I loved the cherry tree up in the corner. It felt very romantic and feminine. And the idea of being on that deck, feeling like a ship on the sea.
Sail away, Flo.
Right?
Lee, I just loved the design, drawing our eyes up the garden.
Perfect.
Really hard decision.
And the design we've gone for... Lee!
Oh! No, it should have been me.
Sorry, Flo. Well, that was a shocker.
It was a real shocker. I mean, they were giving you all that for me, and then...
Yeah. Really thought you'd got that, Flo.
Well, I did as well. That's why I'm so heartbroken.
But do you know what? They're going to get two of us for the price of one, so we're going to have a
Absolutely.
blast with this one.
Yeah.
Not just 2 for 1 on designers, we're throwing in a team of landscapers to get this garden built.
We are in a moist Chesterfield. Lee's garden. So Andy, we have a rug effect patio that Lee wants to create here. We then have an arch which will create a window that goes up the garden but Lee also wants it so you're looking down as well.
Framing the view either way.
Yeah, both sides. We'll have the second patio, so we have a bit of prep work to get this level, to get this second patio area in. Where we're standing is going to be a water feature stroke a raised bed as well. And the main bit in the garden, Lee, is this area has to be completely decked. Let's get a digger in the garden, get the prep work done, and then we start building.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's go, team.
Before they can bring the digger in, the team need to strip out the old patio and carefully remove Miriam and Finn's stepping stones.
Will it go?
Yeah.
As always, getting the digger down the side of the house requires precision driving.
What I need to do now is bunny hop it round.
Once he's in, Andy gets to work levelling the ground, ready for the 2 patios and decking area.
I'm going to put the spare soil near where the borders are going and where there's any sort of planting pockets.
The next job is to mark out where the patios will go.
Beautiful. And you're happy, double yellow lines and 1 less slab.
Yeah, one less slab.
If I see you parked on those double yellows, that's it, you're getting a ticket.
I know.
While Andy prepares the ground, Tori is giving Miriam and Finn's precious stepping stones a bit of love.
Just a quick rinse and a scrub, and they've come up lovely. It's not raining today, and somehow I've still managed to get wet.
In the garden, the team wastes no time getting the base of the patios down, while Lee has made a start on the timber frame for the decked area at the back of the garden.
It's not there. Too late. There we go, that's the last one of them in, so all the deck now is going to come off this that way. So now it's just a matter of laying this out, making a hole there, then we can start making the frame. Once that's in, the fun part starts.
Halfway through the first day, and the team can start laying the patio slabs.
So this one's going down. Do you want me to grab the other side? No, look at him, He-Man.
Meanwhile, Lee's decking is starting to take shape.
So, get the corner posts in, then we can start bringing some deck boards in. I'm actually getting there now.
Andy is edging the patio with bricks to create the rug effect in Lee's design.
That looks lovely down there. You've
Yeah.
laid that rug beautifully.
We have. You've
Thank
helped
you.
me.
Thank you.
But there's plenty to get on with, as they still need to lay a second patio.
Yeah, plenty.
With the decking almost finished, the team have had a busy first day.
We've got 3 things checked off our list so far, but the list is big. Loads still to do. I think we need some designers.
The next morning,
Oh, that's a bit different, isn't it?
Very different. Wow.
they've been
Guys,
working hard.
you've been busy. But a fair few challenges in this garden, eh?
Yeah.
So, where do you want me then? What am I doing?
I'm going to put you up on the sun terrace.
Oh, like a little princess up there.
Yeah, princess on a throne, but there are a few tasks I need you to do as well.
Okay, all right, good.
I'm going to be down here in the mud, sorting out all of these flower beds and bringing some magic to the garden.
Well, I'm very excited.
Off you float then.
Yes.
Now, a big part of my design for Miriam and Finn was to bring them almost this watercolour garden.
Lee's design splits the garden into 3 distinct zones.
For Miriam and Finn, they've got 3 different seating areas. They can sit near the house if they just want a couple of minutes peace, or they can move into the central part of the garden. But if Miriam or Finn want to super switch off, we've got the sun deck. This is like the day spa at the back of the garden. And I've got some absolutely incredible plant specimens that are going to blow their socks off, because you just don't see them every day. For now, though, I've got to get some plants in, some structure, because it still just looks like 3 separate areas, and I want to join the garden together.
And there's nothing better to add cohesion to a garden than a van full of plants.
Oh, you ready for this, Flo?
Always ready for the plants. Here we go.
Look at this.
Yes.
The whole planting palette is based on blue, orange and purple, really contrasting colours.
Oh, this gym, Mrs. Bradshaw, I love it.
Look at that. I mean, it's red, it's orange, but it does contrast really well against the
and
blues.
a great plant, a great beginner plant as
Super bulletproof, that one. Oh, look at this. We've got a beautiful witch hazel, which is going to bring some gorgeous winter interest to the garden, whilst everything else is fast asleep.
Lovely potentillas, gorgeous colours, shrubs, really nice.
Oh, check these out, Flo.
They wanted grasses, didn't they?
Yeah.
Some movement in the garden.
We've got Deschampsia, Molinia. These are really well-behaved grasses that are almost like, I think they're like tussocks that just sit there in the garden. A bit like my haircut.
Look at the height on that.
Oh, look at these, Flo. We've got some beautiful and unusual herbs.
Yes. I mean, what's unusual
Well,
here?
we've got Santolina. This smells of olives. Have a sniff. Or damp socks.
Damp something, yeah.
And then feverfew, which will have these beautiful yellow flowers, and you can eat that to aid with digestive issues.
Yes, they do love their herbs, don't they?
While the team work to even out the ground, Lee is building the water feature.
Do you know what? This looks so fably.
So this is going to be a pond area.
Yep. All connects together, and what I really like is we've got the balance, the weight of the water against the flower bed, and you're going to get the reflections of the flowers in there. When Miriam and Finn are sat here, they're going to feel sort of private and screened against the neighbours. Yeah, it's like falling off a log, this for you, isn't it?
Can I have a brew now?
Yeah, of course you can. I'll
Right,
go and
so
get
what, you can get that sorted there, and then once you've done that, you can move that there.
I'll brew up, you do all that.
All right.
Andy is building timber retainers so Miriam and Finn can open their gate again, while Lee has found a use for some old rubble bags from the building work.
With any pond, you don't just want to whack a liner straight in, because if you've got things like splinters or stones on the base or the ground where the liner's going, it can tear the liner. You might be wondering, why am I ripping up this ton bag? And the reason is, I'm going to use it as a liner underneath the liner, double liner. And the reason why I'm using this bag is to recycle it, because if not, it would just be going straight in the skip, which I'm not a big fan of. And it's a really thick, sturdy woven plastic material. So this is going to help protect the pond liner from any stones and also insulate the pond.
Once cut to size, the next job is to fix them to the timber frame.
This is one of those jobs that you can't rush, because if you do, you end up with a leaky pond, and no one needs a leaky pond. And the final staple, and oh, look at that! And it's time for the liner, and then the pond will come to life. Come on then, Lee, since you stood there, you might as well give a helping hand.
Oh.
I know.
I haven't done enough today.
So what we're going to do is stretch this line all the way over the pond really generously, because the water's going to pull it in. And then, once I'm happy that we've got enough capacity, it's time to get the hose.
I keep pushing this over and you keep pushing it back.
I'm trying to get a wrinkle-free pond and you're trying to make the garden safe.
Get some steps. I'm nearly there though.
Because it's quite tricky that. You've got different height changes, haven't you? We've got to make it safe, that the steps aren't too deep that you're going to stumble down them or trip into them.
Yeah, well, we've got a good step well now for the gate to open. 2 steps up, and we're going to turn right, and 2 more steps.
Yeah.
We're there, aren't we?
You've given us an access point into the garden.
There you go, you see.
Lee's design includes a sun deck at the back of the garden with a fence-style roped top.
Oh, good, you've got a tape measure out. Yeah, so Lee was thinking about 2 metres for the height of this, which isn't tall enough, is it?
Well, I'm just thinking of the sag in the rope.
Yeah, need a bit of clearance. Yeah.
I heard my name.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you got the ropes. That's heavy.
Look at that. I know, it's really sizable stuff.
I'd get something a little bit bigger because when that ship comes into moor, we need something to stop it floating away.
Well, I mean, it's a really nice detail for the garden.
For sure.
Use your discretion
Yeah.
to make it really nice and fitting.
Just thinking of the sag in the rope, obviously, because it's quite heavy, so it will sag a bit over time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, well, there you go.
I'll grab that.
Enjoy yourself.
The first job is to cut the posts so they're all the same height.
It's not quite watching paint dry, but it is, you know, a meditation for me.
And you're stopping me dying as well. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, I'm backing you all the way.
Now the pond is full, Lee can trim the excess liner.
You never cut it before it's full because what will tend to happen is the water pulls the liner into all of the cracks. But now it's time to get a pair of scissors and just start cutting the liner so that we've not got all this excess. And what you want to do is leave yourselves loads of spare so that you can make all your adjustments, then staple it and then cut it. If you cut it too fine now and try and staple it, you might not have enough. So go with caution because you can't put it back on.
On the sun deck, Lee and Flo are making the holes ready for the rope to go through.
I think it's big enough.
I think so.
There we go.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah, baby. Right, Lee, the moment of truth.
The moment of truth.
Yeah.
Let's see. No, it won't go.
No!
Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right.
Get enough through to make this.
Yeah.
Knock
You've got to
on
make
the
the knot,
front.
haven't you? Yeah. Did you learn that at Brownies?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Girl Scouts, yeah. Dib, dib, dib and all that. Lee, how's that looking as for the sag factor?
Yeah, I like the knot. Got a bit taut though, a bit more taut.
A bit more taut, all right.
Yeah.
I would have had more sag personally, but we'll go with taut.
The team are busy building the garden's wooden frame.
Right, mate, I think that's all in the right place.
Awesome. So, Lee,
Yeah.
you happy with the vista that we're going to create?
I think it's going to look lovely. Nice muddy vista, but with a gorgeous smiling face through it.
Thank you so much.
I'm guessing that's yours.
Oh, sorry, it's a reflection. Now, I promised Miriam and Finn some really unusual, almost secretive plants, and this is one of them. This big specimen is the Parotia persica, the Persian ironwood. And it's called ironwood because its timber is near indestructible. Now, it's a mega vigorous tree. If I was to put this in the ground, it would take over the next 10 to 15 years, and Miriam would be a bit annoyed that her garden's been smothered by it. However, planting it in a container like this will curtail its growth. And they can also prune it back and coppice it every few years. But the beauty of the Persian ironwood is that it used to be used for medicinal purposes, mainly for things like respiratory illnesses and digestive problems. So in December, the ironwood bursts out with these beautiful crimson flowers on bare stems. So there's no leaves and they burst out from the stem, which is going to make this tree really arresting. In December, there's going to be a glow of red-hot flowers just calling to them, saying, "Don't forget about us, we're coming back to life."
I am so excited about having a new garden because I think I'm going to be out there all seasons.
It's like a boa constrictor, this.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to wear it like a boa constrictor, like that.
Keep it up at mud.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how such a small, wonky garden could be transformed, and in 2 days. I can't imagine it, but I'm really looking forward to finding out.
You do a little dance.
Lee, what do you think?
Are you two getting yourselves tied up in knots over there?
We're getting a bit twisted.
Flo is starting her planting at the base of the sun deck.
Now, every garden needs to play to your senses, and particularly your sense of smell. And this jasmine here is doing exactly that. Summer jasmine is really easy to grow, and once it gets established, it's going to scramble up this post here and release that beautiful jasmine smell in the summer. Now, it hasn't got any flowers at the moment, it's a young plant, but jasmines are great for the evergreen presence, summer flower, and for creating an instant green column on this otherwise plain post here. So with your jasmine, you want to pop it in, feed it, start to train it up a post, up a fence, on a pergola, and don't be afraid to leave it for a couple of years so it can really just put on some growth and start to fill in the gaps before you start to cut it back. And it's a very vigorous plant, so once it gets going, not only is it going to go up this post, but it'll fill the fence as well. I think it's going to be very happy here.
Now, Miriam and Finn have been collecting these really quirky stepping stones that were just kind of scattered in the garden, and what I want to do is to incorporate them into the design. So I'm going to plop them in this bed, just in a rather nice, soft pattern where you can just about reach them so that they can journey through the centre of the bed. That's about right, and then it's simply a hop, step and a jump, and they're on the patio. It's just a nice way to immerse yourself in the planting and give a bit of a quirky route. And I wonder how long it will take them to spot that these are their old stepping stones.
Putting together this little pot here with passion flower, which is a great planter for covering a space. You can see the flowers are just about to open. When they do open, the flower is spectacular. Passion flowers, they look tropical, and you might think that they're a bit delicate, but actually they're very hardy. They're very hardy in this country. And now we're putting it in a pot to kind of restrict the growth a little bit, but it does get very, very vigorous. And like any climber, you give it a good support base and you can tie up and let it scramble. It's going to scramble up this post and across the ropes and down the fence and really create a lovely cover in this corner, almost like wall covering. It's going to look really stunning.
Meanwhile, Lee wants to bring plenty of colour into the garden.
This is Inula helenium, otherwise known as L-campaign, and it's actually a long-distant relative of this helenium down here. But this is the really tough meadow variety, and you see them in damp prairie land and meadows. Now, this one is only 2 years old, and I can tell this because it's so small. In year 3 and 4, this is going to get to 2.5 metres. It's nearly going to get to the height of this support here. But the beauty of L-campaign is that it is early summer flowering, and these yellow flowers erupt from the plant. And because we've got the blue of the eryngiums and the salvias, it's going to be a dynamic contrast between the two. The really interesting fact is that although honeybees and other pollinating insects love it, it's actually pollinated by tiny beetles. And I think what Finn especially is going to love is that in the middle of August, she'll look into the centre of these L-campaign flowers that are dotted around this back part of the border, and she'll see tiny little black beetles and wonder, what are those? And it's just one of those super tough, bright flowers that is literally going to fire up and cause this garden to look like they're sat in the middle of a gorgeous meadow.
What sort of height are you thinking?
On the deck, Flo is adding another of Miriam and Finn's original features.
Yeah? Oh, yes. Let's have a look.
Yes, have a look. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Ah, that's beautiful. That works.
although this garden is primarily blue, orange with a hint of yellow, we've also got some absolutely beautiful, weird and wonderful herbaceous plants, and this is one of them. It's Artemisia, otherwise known as mugwort. Now, this mugwort here is an ornamental variety, and it has this really distinct scent. So when Miriam and Finn walk past it, they're going to be met by this really unusual smell. Now, one of these Artemisias, Artemisia absinthica, has been used to make absinthe, that super lethal drink. It's also been used as a protective herb. So during the witchcraft trials, Artemisia was used as a protective dried herb, and it was said that if you were to house it with your tarot cards or even your wand, it would keep it safe. And it's often used in incense to be burnt to cleanse rooms. But as for care and maintenance, it's pretty much bulletproof. It does need full sun, but this will soon bulk up to around 1 metre. You can easily cut it back. You can take cuttings for incense if you want to dry it. You can even dry it and put it in your gin and tonic, and it tastes fantastic. So I think this little spooky specimen is going to give them something to talk about long after the sun goes down.
As the garden enters its final stages, Flo brings back their garden furniture.
They just sparkle, don't they? I'm going to sit down.
Lee tests the water feature for the first time.
Hey, look at that. Impactful.
Gravel goes in. And Lee adds some of Miriam's own pots into the garden.
Oh, we made it!
Just about by the skin of our teeth. Oh. But look what's in there.
Oh my God, you have played a blinder with this garden. When I think of what it was and how it looks and feels now, it feels...
speechless.
Yes.
You're speechless.
Yes, it's going to be a place to relax, a place to just like taking all of this. It's sumptuous. That's the word I was looking for, sumptuous.
Talking of sumptuous, I noticed that beautiful sun deck that you've put loads of finishing touches to.
Yes.
And I reckon that's kind of like the day spa, where they may come outside in their dressing gowns, bit of a face pack on and sit there and just relax. But before then, I think we might need to reveal.
This,
Come on.
2 days ago, Miriam and Finn's garden was an uneven, hole-strewn mess. Lacking in features, with nothing to entice them in, it didn't reflect them as a dog and nature-loving couple. Now, with a budget of £4,000, it's been transformed into a gorgeous space to relax and heal. Before, where there was nothing, now there is a beautiful plant-strewn patio. Once, where there was a pallet and chair, now there's a space to chill and take in the sun.
Hello.
Here we go.
Hello, thank you, Lee.
There you go, right, the steps there.
But will it be everything that Miriam and Finn hoped for?
So, Miriam and Finn, you wanted a garden that you could fully use, rain or shine. A space where you could get your green fingers going, and also a space where you could just relax, dependent on the energy levels that you've got. Whenever you're ready, open your eyes.
Oh my God. No way. No, this is not our garden. That is so much bigger than water.
That's stunning. That is stunning, Lee. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I don't believe it.
I knew they would love it. I knew they would love it.
All I could imagine was
did
the,
you
was
fit
the
it all
trees.
in?
That's what I was saying. You know,
This bed is sort of
Oh,
like
it's
an
really
imagined.
beautiful.
It's like it's almost been dreamed into.
yeah, it is like a dream.
How
It
did
is
you-
really like a dream.
Before, the back of the house was nothing, except for a broken patio, sad little water feature, and a muddy lawn. Now there is the first of their patios designed as a homely rug, along with potted trees and a painting-inspired timber frame.
Have a look at your feet.
Oh, absolutely
I did
beautiful.
feel when we
I did
came out. I
notice.
thought, oh, this
That
this
is
feel-
gorgeous. That is like a
That's
beautiful
really that's.
You've got this new
that's
patio.
incredible.
Do you think the dogs will enjoy sitting and lying in the sun?
Oh, they will. They'll
They-
just like,
they-
you know,
this will
they're
be
from
warm.
Cyprus.
Yeah, they
So they'll
they
just be
just
sunbathing.
sunbathing.
And you might notice the stepping stones
Yeah,
running
yeah.
through the border.
Fantastic.
I love what you've done with all these layers because it was all wonky and slopey.
Amazing.
And it's lovely.
Where once there was an uneven patch of muddy, hole-filled lawn, now they have a perfectly level gravel path, a second patio, planter bed, and their carefully restored stepping stones.
I love it so much.
That tree, that's so beautiful. That is so lovely.
Do you see yourself using this part of the garden?
Absolutely. I'm just going to be out here, even when the weather's like this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be here all the time.
Yeah.
Also giving you some rather witchy plants that have been used over the centuries for different reasons, such as Artemisia, St John's wort here.
Well, that's very exciting.
That's very good for depression and so on, isn't it?
It is. I won't
Not
need
that
it
we're
now.
going to be depressed in this garden.
She knows all the herbs already. Wow, impressive.
Should we make our way to the final part of the garden?
Yes.
Come
Let's
on
do
then,
that.
come on
I do feel as though I have a stately home or something.
That is incredible. That's gorgeous.
Previously, the back of the garden had nothing except hazardous pallets and overgrown weeds. Now, it's the spa day part of the garden, including a decked pergola with a thick roped top, a new pond-style water feature, as well as climber and potted planting.
Now, Flo has been super busy planting up some beautiful climbing plants. You've got salvias.
She's so fab.
Yeah, we love salvias.
And I know you used to have a water feature, and it was lovely. But
That's
I
very
thought
nice of you,
you
Lee.
could go a bit bigger.
It's a lot bigger.
It's just fantastic.
Can you see yourself, Miriam, coming out here?
Yes.
Maybe when you just need a bit of time to yourself and switching out.
Yeah, I'll be queen of the castle up there.
Oh, they love the sun deck, and of course I can see them spending a lot of time there because it is the ultimate destination in the garden.
This is like being at the Chelsea Flower Show or something.
I'll take that.
I'd give you the gold prize. It's
I
just
just can't
stunning.
believe somehow what you've done with the heights just makes it seem as if the garden's bigger.
Yeah. So the $1 million question, Miriam and Finn,
Yeah.
was it worth it?
Absolutely. If we'd had to save up for 20 years, it would have been worth it. It was absolutely
And we
incredible.
Well, the pallets have gone. I know you're going to miss them. But they've gone too, so... Didn't do it all on my own. I did have a little gem of a helper. Flo, lovey.
Hello.
What do you think?
I really love it. Absolutely.
Stunning.
I'm bowled over. I'm stunned.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
Isn't it?
So much.
This is just incredible. I mean, it's raining, isn't it? But
Yeah.
I can't see us being able to go back in.
I'm really stunned.
Yeah, I'm going to finish healing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling?
I'm so happy. I feel like my heart has lifted. I feel really happy. It's like a Chelsea Flower Show garden, isn't it?
Oh, it's the sort of place I'd pay to. Oh, I think I'll go there for the day. That'd be calming. That'd be nice.
Sit in our
And
garden.
I don't have to pay to go there for the day. I can just step out in my pyjamas. I can be out here in my pyjamas.